in parallel. If not, if you can't wait for it to end. We need to work along with it, and it is also going to be essential for the patients who are, cancer patients or other cases which have lingered on for so many months. So I think those points about Zoom training are all very important. But yes, we need to do our hands-on training as well. Sooner it will be, the better it will be for the trainees.
So, don't you think that the medical students should be brought back to the institution? Because most of the colleges have not started the classes.
Sir, there is this, the governments have been fearful because they don't want to risk going into a situation where they can be blamed for, mortality or risking lives. I think that has put them on the back foot. And the graphs in the country, unfortunately, have been rising. And the pockets which were quiet have started increasing again. So, unfortunately, the situation as it has turned out in the past few weeks has not been very favorable. And I think whatever exit policy governments were devising, they are again on the back seat for rethinking them. So I think kids are, very precious, and they don't want to. At the most, it would be possible. It is possible that the surgical training and the medical training gets enhanced by 4 to 6 months for this particular batch, and for all batches actually, so that this will be kind of a 0 year or a 0 6 months or something like that. It has to be removed like that, because training should not be taking the toll. These years for surgical training will never come back in the lives of the surgical resident.
Uh, Dr. Lal, may I give one suggestion for DNB training?
Sir,
Hello. Actually, we should have one internal assessment also at DNB training centers, just like MS. But they can be a small percentage of marks kept for that internal assessment.
yes, sir. The DNB program already has an internal assessment. There is no such internal assessment in the MS program in any university in the country.
No, I mean the some portion of marks should be kept to the trainers also.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a valid point. We will work on that.
Because
And
sometimes we
see
get
how we
some
can.
lazy residents also.
I see your point.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lal. If anybody else making a comment?
Hello.
Dr. DP Singh is coming in.
Sir, you want to say something? So please.
Sir, you are not audible.
I just wanted to highlight the point for surgery residents. COVID or no COVID, I think this is what is most important, and this has been ignored quite some time. So if we can't time for any of the training program should be webinars or any
Dr. DP Singh, sir, you're not audible. So maybe we will just communicate later. Right now, I am extremely happy that a galaxy of educationists are there on screen. We can see all of them are into Board of Studies of Kerala Medical University, then yourself at National Board, then Vice Chancellors from Mangalore, from Jaipur, all of very stalwarts. We were actually thinking if all of you are sitting on the stage, it would have been a great show. But at least on the screen, when I am seeing all of you there, we are really delighted. I'm sure with all your guidance, surgical training, and educational programs of the country will be very progressing. Thank you all. We are just moving ahead with the just a formal inaugural function. One word from everybody. That should be okay. I'm just going to play Dr. Professor Misra's inaugural message right now. Sarah sent it already there. So I would invite actually comments from Dr. Bansal, who is president of the CERSI, Dr. Professor Maurya, the founder president, Amit Srivastava, secretary, Dr. Lal, Dr. Madhukar Pai, and I'm actually wanted to introduce my team members who have actually toiled the entire time to get these things organized. Dr. Madhukar Pai, Dr. Farish Shams, Dr. Kevin Chiramel, Mr. Subin Thomas, who has done wonderfully well. All the audiovisual materials, the brochures, everything, and the promo things, everything has been done by Mr. Subin. Premna Subin, as usual, she is the person behind all the show, getting all the faculty connected, coordinating everything. And then we have new persons, Deepa. Sandhya and Manish also is working hard to see that our event is going in an excellent manner. They also contributed well. Then we have all the audiovisual persons, Mr. Arun and team, Mr. Regil and team. They are doing wonderful show, and we are ably supported by the hospital, the anesthesia colleagues and other surgical departments. I am very grateful to all the hospitals who contributed, all the faculty who contributed, and all those who are coming from different parts of the world to actually participate in this innovative program. With this, I welcome all of you to the program, and we will just listen to Professor Mishra's message.
Dr. R. Padmakumar, Organizing Chairman, and Dr. Madhu Pai, Organizing Secretary of EMISCON 2020, in association with South Zone Conference of CELSI, which is being organized on 17th and 18th July 2020. This is being done in very unusual circumstances, as we all know, prevailing conditions in the country with the COVID pandemic. This year's event is being organized in a unique way at the Department of General and Minimal Invasive Surgery at VPS Lakeshore Hospital, Kochi, in collaboration with Varvadan Institute, Kochi, as a live operating workshop, International Conference of Minimally Invasive Surgery, and online CME, that is MISCON 2020, on 17th and 18th of July 2020. The conference is also supported by Indian Hernia Society, Association of Surgeons of India, Kerala Chapter, Keyhole Clinic, Kochi, and Society of Endoscopic and Laparoscopic Surgeons of India, that is CELSI national body. We hope that a large number of delegates will register electronically and take advantage of live operative procedures and CME. This year is unique, as we all know, in many ways due to COVID-19 crisis, preventing surgeons from traveling and participating in the conferences as it used to happen in yesteryears. Therefore, Dr. Padmakumar has organized a unique medium to hold the live operative workshop from his own center as well as from other centers in the country, providing live tele-video link to the participants from their home comfort. This experiment is having, for the first time ever in the country, that a national conference and a live operative workshop and online CME will be accessible from anywhere in the country and overseas through digital platform. The conference, the target audience for this meeting is practicing general and laparoscopic surgeons, gastrointestinal surgeons, urologists, gynecologists, laparoscopic surgeons, and postgraduate students in various medical schools in the country, as well as DNB students in the hospitals all over the country. A detailed scientific program and details about live operative workshop and international conference come online CME is being shared digitally on social media by the dynamic organizing team led by Dr. R. Padmakumar. The live operative workshop is expected to cover a large varieties of procedures ranging from basic to most advanced procedures will be performed via minimal access by distinguished national and international faculty at multiple centers spread over length and breadth of the country. MISCON is an annual event we all look forward to year after year, and we are very confident that eMISCON 2020 will be a huge success and an inspiration and role model for future years, which is being led by none other than Dr. Padma Kumar, who is very passionate, and his leadership qualities we all know, and an energetic organizing team. I extend a warm welcome to one and all for active participation by online registration, which you all have done, and for accessing the proceedings of the conference and live operative workshop on various surgical techniques. On behalf of the organizing committee of eMISCON 2020, we extend our heartfelt welcome and invitation to you all for participation and suggestions for improvement in future about MISCON and other CELSI programs. I again thank Dr. Padma Kumar for having given me this opportunity to address you during the inaugural session of the conference digitally. Thank you. Once again, I welcome you all, and I am sure all of you are keeping safe and healthy in your own environments. Take care of your families. We hope to meet in person very soon once this COVID crisis is over. Thank you once again, Dr. Padma and the team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to listen to our Honorary Secretary, Amit Srivastava, a dynamic person who is doing an excellent job as Secretary of the CELSI. Very vibrant. He has actually put all the numbers in CELSI so that the communication was excellent. We saw his surgical skill in the morning. Dr. Amit Srivastava, your comments, please.
Thank you, Dr. Padma Kumar, for your kind words. And I also take this opportunity to congratulate you, Dr. Madhukar, and your entire team for this huge initiative and huge effort. And this conference has been one of its kind. And I am sure, going by the success of this conference, we will have more such conferences till the time we are able to be physically present at a venue. It was a very novel concept, and hats off to your team for making this a reality. So I congratulate the whole team on behalf of CELSI. Thank you very much, and all the best for tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amit. Just another 5 minutes more. We will spend on, we actually have a lot of training programs, as I said earlier. The hernia training program, we do actually animal lab training at Enapaya Medical College, and 2 days of live surgical training programs, Enapaya or in Cochin. So we have excellent training program. We conduct examinations at the end of it, both on practical side. Every day their activities are monitored by faculty and managerial staff. Plus, they have cleared all the exams. We usually used to offer them a fellowship certificate. We have Vervanden Institute of Laparoscopic Training at Kochi. Ms. Premna will read out the names of those who have actually qualified this time. They were supposed to get the certificates, but we will send them the certificates with the blessings of all of you. Dr. Mishra has been actually updated the list. Premna will read out the names. Just over to Premna for the names of those candidates who have cleared their training program. I am happy that majority of them are doing excellent job as laparoscopic hernia surgeons to the benefit of their patients.
Hello. Thank you, sir. Dr. Kevin J. Chiramel from BPS Lakeshore Hospital, Malappuram. Dr. Arvind Balakrishnan from Pushpagiri Medical College, Mavelikara. Dr. Tumala Yashwant from Andhra Pradesh. Dr. Davneet Singh from Amritsar. Dr. Sudesh PN from Kollam. Dr. Shivani Sood from Amritsar. Dr. Pushpendra Jain from Ujjain. Dr. Aris from Mangalore. Dr. Suresh Kumar from Malappuram. Dr. Ravindran from Kasargod. Dr. Vasanta Raghavan from Trichy. Dr. Ryan Dennis Fernandez from Mangalore. Dr. Ankur Kishore Agarwal from Agra. Dr. Moka Jagan Mohan from Telangana. Dr. Pankaj Kurana from Haryana. Dr. Saurabh Pengoria from Haryana. Dr. Tony Matthew from Tiruvalla. Dr. Praful Arya from Ludhiana. Dr. Tamim Ansari from Trichy, Dr. Deepak also from Trichy, Dr. Venkata Pavankumar from Wayanad, Dr. Natasha Matthias, Dr. Balaji and Dr. Ravi Verma from Mangalore.
Thank you, Premna, for the list of fellows. Mr. Sir is online. Sir, thank you. I think we will actually send them the certificates and that will conclude today's session. We will just see if somebody is interested. If Adur is there, we will go ahead. But to all the dignitaries, it was an excellent program for the day. We are extremely happy the outcome of today's program. We once again thank everyone from bottom of my heart. I just give mic to Dr. Madhukar Pai for a formal vote of thanks in a minute.
So where is the digital dinner?
Hello. Mic test.
Thank you all for this giving us the opportunity. Really, we missed the opportunity for offering our hospitality towards you, but on an e-platform, we have united together and feeling that we are all together in a conference forum. Thank you all for being with us on that platform. Tomorrow we will meet at 8 o'clock. Thank you all.
बीच में तो ब्रेक भी लेंगे यार. आप बताना, मैं रख रहा हूं इधर. ठीक है. नहीं, अब ठीक है. थोड़ा ऊंचा करूं.